start that fire. Need to hit that one. Nidire kedo jetago gete kajega mutaka ni mubu iwa variabu. I'm picking some pancakes. You know, I'll be like Nikiwa Mutakare, I'm making some pancakes, you know what I'm saying? Is that breakfast hour? And it being a breakfast hour, you're going to remember. There's nothing I can teach you, can only remind you. So when I go to kill your mental bodies, okay? So your mental body is your ghost body. If you hear someone talking about a ghost or a mental body, that's your mental body. So your fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension, or your fourth, fifth, and sixth existence, or realm, or whatever you want to call it, that's your ghost body. That's your dreams and imaginations. That's your mind. That's your thoughts. That's your feelings. Okay, that's your thought. Number 4, that's your thoughts. Okay, that's your masculine judge of that. The 1, 2, 3. Okay, you becoming an individual, you becoming relatable, understanding there's something external outside of you. Now, out of being relatable, by default, 1 plus 1 is 3. Since you have 1, the start, the beginning, and remember 0 is a space. So now, you're aware of your surroundings, now by that. So now, that takes you to number 4. Now, you're becoming the judge of that 1, 2, 3, of that idea, problem, solution. From that, you go to number 5. You're having a feeling about that which you have judged. Then you go to number 6, aka you're spending time in that creation time, okay? You're spending time in it, you are getting to feel it. Now, so your body is your ritual and spell. So that makes your body the ritual and spell. So right now, I'm making pancakes. So my body is doing the ritual and spelling, because I need flour, so I'm doing a ritual and a spell, which is cooking pancakes, you know, my breakfast. So now, the mind is where the witchcraft is happening. Since in my mind is where I've decided I'm going to make pancakes. So what do I mean? So in my mind, I had a thought. In my mind, I had a thought. What am I going to do? I'm going to make pancakes. What am I going to feel when I make the pancakes? I'm going to feel good. I'm going to feel full. I'll be rejuvenated. So in my mind, okay, I have done what? I have done the witchcraft, the thought, okay? Now, in my body, I am doing what? I am doing the witchcraft. I am doing it. Now it's a craft. Now it's something you can create, okay? It's a craft. You can be a good craftsman. You can be a chef. You can be a cook. Now it's a craft. So in the mind, just a minute. Fucking cooking oil. You have to heat this fucking cooking oil just to make it ready for whatever you wanna like make or create. Cooking oils, fucking poisons, bullshit kind of things, but you don't have to give it that energy. You can transmute that energy to work for you. Now, so get ready for some pancake times. So what have I said? So I have said that the body will do the ritual and spell. So the body will be cooking the pancakes. So the body is doing the ritual and spell. But the mind is doing the witchcraft. The mind, the 4th, 5th, and 6th dimension, your imaginations, your thoughts and feelings. Before you go to the 7, 8, and 9 dimension is actually the imagination realm. That is the spiritual realm. So when now it comes to, it boils down to the 1, 2, 3. That's when now it manifests as a witchcraft. When now you are doing it in your mind, but your body is doing the ritual and spell. Now, and this is why they say that you're supposed to have what? You're supposed to practice faith. So how do you practice faith? You practice faith with your mind, the witchcraft, what you are doing. But then we say that you have to practice what? You have to practice faith with works. And what is doing the work? The body. So the body is doing the work. The body is turning the pancakes into whatever. But fuck it. The next one. This is just the first one. So, I can see someone is watching, whatever. So this is, I'm about to go very deep on this. I'm about to go very deep. There's no going. There's no mentioning where I'm going. Saturday, though it doesn't mean anything for me. So even on a Saturday, even on that certain day, it's just that those are the energies of the day. However, I can work any way I want with those energies. They don't define me. Saturday don't define me. And if you want to practice a certain day, aka that Saturday, whether they don't pay attention to that day, the Sabbath, even if they decide to use their Sunday, they are still not affected by the Sabbath. The same way the people who come out on a whatever sun, the day of the exaltation, the sun, your solar plexus, even when you do that, still it doesn't affect other people, and that is how it's supposed to be. When you get to murageri kana no ajiye kuragira atiruwe influences necessary ko influence like now dogi kodo gitone mutu waruru atiruwe ginya ni rahiga wera. Very careful, be very careful. You have to understand things for what they are, not just follow someone because someone is saying something and you think because you don't have your own charismatic gifts then you cannot make a sense out of that. Now, making some pancakes here. So, you need to practice your faith with words, because your faith is your mind. Your works is your body. Remember, your body is the ritual and spell. Okay? Your mind is the witchcraft. Okay? With your body, you do the ritual and spells. You cook. You create. You make food. Okay? That's the body. In the mind, what are you doing? You are doing the witchcraft. In the mind, you are having the thought and the feeling. What is the mind? The fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension. What doesn't change? There's natural selection. When you come out of your father's balls or your mother's vagina, you are going to either, if you are reborn or reincarnated, whatever, at least in your mind, you'll be aware of a world that had the natural organs that you have. Natural selection, it's based on natural selection and evolution. Kana mukameta jirano kirimaine shauta tumoroa kimari kana mukameta evolution or creation story. You give it many names. So now, you need to have a very occult mind in this world. What do I mean? The occult, I'm talking about the occult. Oh, I'm the occult. So the occult means the hidden. So anything that is the occult means it's hidden. It's behind the veil. It's behind the scenes. That is what the occult means. Before you start coming here with your Christian mind, oh, the occult is Illuminati. I'm going to tell you who the Illuminati are just now in a minute. And you tell me whether you are not the one who's the Illuminati before you go calling other people the Illuminati. Shout out to Jega Modaka Pancakes. They're going to come out well with esoteric wisdom and not just korogaing, having an intention behind the starting, going clockwise. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? So when I'm making the flour, becomes so why? In my mind, what is the witchcraft in my mind before I do the ritual and spell? Now, for you to keep in your path, aka what you call practicing faith with words, okay, so that you can see all your dreams and imaginations and goals, coming to fruition, you need what you call the occult. So what is the occult mind? The occult mind is understanding the external representation to understand your esoteric natures. Big words, Wamodaka. For example, religion, yeah. Bunagaria Kejaro. Hey. Kejoke. Just a minute. Hey. Hey. Make it. Ogo Angĩkorwo nĩ magũkũnogia rĩ, no tũtigane namo. Ona magũtũgia, tũtigane namo, tũrĩe nyama. Ĩni, to nginya tũrĩe no tũhe ngui. Tũkĩrĩ na nyama nyingĩ njerũ. Nyama ona no tũkĩnine. Ngarĩ ũkwendaga tũtũndĩre? Tũtũndĩre? Koguo tũtũndĩre, koguo ngũrehe thaburia tũthondeke. Ndũkĩre, nĩ ndigĩtie tũmĩgate tũtatũ haha njũke ngũrehe thaburia ũmiragie mau. Sawa. Gonna make my pancake bana hapa juu ya nyama. Just a minute njeru, na nyambe hori ĩno. Tũrenda kĩ? Thaburia ya mũthemba ũrĩkũ? Na maĩ, nĩ njũria ngĩtia maĩ. Wĩkĩre maya. Tondũ mũthemba nĩ wethi ũko story. Okay. Just a 1 minute, guys. I pass some on here. We wanna eat some. We wanna have a feast. Oh, I'm sad. Ĩno no gũtinagia nyama. Nyama to nĩ nyingĩ no tũthondeke rĩ mawe na twĩna makara hatirĩ kĩndũ tũtarĩ. I'm about to have a feast. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have a feast. About to have a feast. About to practice in my But don't worry, this is how we do these things. These are random, eh? Bogoya shit. Si umoki no idea. Bogoya kura kuharerio adi ukaga wega. So now, the religion will take you to the river, aka onu mundu wa gutwara rowe. No agutwara rowe ri handu aku ni guthondeka gikombe giaku unywe wenywe indo ciaku aragutwara rowe agakwenderia gikombe. That is religion. Take you to the river, and instead of showing you how to make your own cup, they sell you the cup. Someone there waiting with a book. There's someone there waiting with what do you call them? With a receipt. There's someone there waiting for you to lay a brick. Okay, that is now religion. So now, and this is how esoteric started. So exoteric, it was very pure. Okay, but now these people, instead of teaching you how to see God for yourself, instead of me, Jagawa Mudaka, teaching you how to see God for yourself, you go to the river, and since you have that knowledge first, since you have a government, you have a culture, you have a cult, you have a language, you have a rulership, you have the three wise men, since you have these things, you make that exoteric, external. Since now you know how to find God, since we're no kunoliro, since we're a deacon, since you already know how to go within and find this answer, since you are now a yogi master, since you are now a shaman, since you are now a mondomogo, since you are now a priest, since you are now a shadow priest. No, shadow priest ne bogo ya muthenya oge na di ne bogo ya muthenya oge di kuri aritwa riuma. I'll teach you how to meet a shadow priest. I'll show you how you meet your shadow priest in life. So now, since you are going to all these external representations, now they have gone within, now they have found God. This is Akina Jesus, Akina Muhammad. Since they have gone into the esoteric and they have found the light, so now since they have gone and they have seen the light, I'm saying they have been enlightened, aka enlightened. Anything that has N, E-N, or I-N, it means you are going into something, all the way to something having an end. Remember, an end is back to something new. It has come to an end. In. So now, since these people know how to do that, so what do? They go into the internal energies, which is esoteric, and then they create some exoteric energy. And since they have what you can call the charismatic gifts, they have the government, since now they are the regardes, since now they are the Western guys, since now they're on top, aka they have charismatic gifts, since they have what you in this world you call power and everything, now they dictate or they show you how to revolve around these things. What do I mean? So this is someone who goes to in the internal entities, esoteric, and they create some exoteric energy, which is external. Okay, but then what they do is, since now they're in power, or they have the gifts, they have the churches, the big one, they have the money, so they make this thing become what you can call common language. So the language becomes common language. The religion becomes common language. The religion becomes a church. The religion becomes a denomination. The religion becomes a temple. All these internal energies become external energies. So they were esoteric, but now they are external. They are exoteric energies. Now, once now you come in, okay? You know kana bogoya koragora. So you have come with divination. You have come with ohogiwamete. You have come with wemonagado. You have come with oruivia or weji. Since you have come, what you call anything that you have come with now, that is wakiokeregia. Mudo amukomo ne mwiru namuka. Umojiro dale woko ruda tuikire. Umoko me hako yuko hana kire yakohera goko ne kwerurira. Tawate kimodo kira kira murithi kirugiri or something of that sort. We have beautiful queens. We have beautiful queens, war queens who can cook for Jegawa Mudaka. Lakini hatujafika hapo yetu. People still have too much baggage on that. Hey, wamudaka leo ya rugerwa gani ni ani bandi agake. Oh, akuko baneto we. Wani no ko baneto. So now the time now you start using these words, ogiwamete, osialidhania, muheani wa kirera mutonyi, muiti wa bogo, muruithia, and now you have to transform these words into whatever words you want to use. You can call them doctors, nurses, any professions that you have. Now, those words start having what you call a baggage behind them. Lucy was in the Jacoya Nori to be. You were not going to see a motor, Nesi Akora Kamato, Nesi Ako Yamato. Nakia Tomasco Yamato. How, like I have explained. Now, since the people who are giving you the external representation, the exoteric, so since Adoya Moi Ogo, I am Mena Ogi, I am Mena Ogai, I am Monete Gai, but the moment they find God, now they are bringing it outside into the external. From the esoteric, now it's exoteric, but instead of them teaching you how to make a cup and drink by the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, we are in that energy of Sagittarius. So instead of teaching you how to make a cup and you can drink from the rivers of Jordan, they sell you the rivers of Jordan. I'm saying holy water. So now they are selling you the religion. Now they are selling you the representation. So these individuals now, because remember what they are teaching you, they are giving you what is common knowledge. But what is common knowledge, they are teaching you in an external way. So it's common knowledge for you to have a church. It's common knowledge for you to have a religion. It's common, but you don't even know why you're having a religion. You don't even know why you are following a denomination. So, since now they rule the esoteric, okay, which is what now you call the common knowledge. And since now it's exoteric, it's external. They have gone inside, they have found God, they are the Jesus, now they bring it out. So they are bringing out an esoteric thing and making it exoteric. So now it's external. So for you to learn about it, aka for you to learn about your esoteric, your internal, you are going to learn about your esoteric or your internal from external forces. So these external forces means You are being illuminated, aka there are lights, information. You are being illuminated from external to understand your internal, the esoteric. So you are being illuminated, and that is what it means, being illuminated. Having external energies teach you about your internal energies. So having external, exoteric information, religion, denominations, governments, and everything teach you about your internal esoteric energies. That's what the Illuminati is. Remember, you're supposed to be enlightened. You're supposed to be enlightened, not illuminated. You know what I'm saying? So instead of being an enlightened person, aka esoterically, automatically, it's your gift to be automatically on autopilot to your spiritual natures, your internal natures, your esoteric natures. But since oh shit. Fuck. How wonderful. So nice. Let's connect the machine to wash those fucking laundry, change those fucking shits, have a clean house. You know, cleanliness is next to godliness. And that's weird. So that's pancake as we finish making our brunch. Muti korea takura na macho wanyu muti jetagera naona muketo nyama. If you're around Kikuyu, you can up meat. Jaga Mudaka, I'll be home. I have enough meat for everyone. I'll be waiting again to Korea. Do you see to on that keyboard? You know what I'm saying? And more, and there's more, and there's more, and then don't even make me show you. So that's how you understand whether you're eliminated. And the word Illuminati is just a name for the whole group, the whole government of people, the whole system. It's what we call the Illuminati, the light outside. The Illuminati, now you have to understand life. Without no life, then find the Bible, find the title, find the Illuminati. First of all, you have to know life. Then you find all these things. For example, for you to have what you call magical thinkings, which is your spiritual gift, magical thinking, all you need to do is to know the starting point. So what are the starting point? For example, we know Aries is the beginning of something new. It doesn't matter what it is. The fact remains Aries or spring, you are birthing something new. So we can create our own allegories on how to start something new. Or how something can be fast. And that fast is not just fast like the beginning, it can be fast as in very fast, very quick. So if we know how to create an allegory on being fast, and that is why they make the Fast and Furious movies, that is why they make, and that is when they release the movies around Aries season. You can go and check your Fast and Furious movies. That is how they release movies that will have Thoth, but in the, let's say, the Avengers, a movie that will have or Flash in it, Flash, Thoth, number 4, then will be released around spring, because the allegory is to start something fast. So spring something. So spring is about creating something fast. So that is when they are going to release a movie with that Marvel character with number 4 or Flash. So in a movie that have Avengers with Flash, it's so your mind moves fast. So that's an allegory to your mind moving very fast. And when your mind is moving very fast, you can start something, you can spring something forth. So that is Aries season. So we can create our own allegories around these energies. Let's say, for example, we are talking about Taurus, the Canaanites, the Baal. So you know Taurus is about stability. So you can come up with new ways of creating water with stability, emotions with stability. So we create an allegory, a show, a drama, a movie around that. You know when it is about, but also like maybe oil. You need some cooking oil. I just got a train of thought. Room one or quite out of the to te hare. I thought you could get Aries now. For example, you know Gemini. Gemini is about being indecisive. Gemini is the third. Is about being indecisive. When you're in that area, you're not a Jeffrey Springer show. It's called Jeffrey Springer show. So we can create a show that's about being indecisive. About the Gemini energy. So it's this world is so easy to decode, but then again, it's like we like making hard things hard, like for ourselves, like collectively, and that is why it's so hard even to wake up in this realm, because as a collective, we like making things hard. Okay, it doesn't become easy. We like making things hard. We don't like dealing with the real issues. Okay, the real issues mean, for example, we have to be very sure. The first thing we need to do, we need to cut out religion. That's the first thing. But then that is a very hard thing for people to understand. Even the people in the woke community, in the fake woke community, still are saying that we need to come up with our own religion. No, you don't. How can you be talking of being woke and being conscious and you're talking of coming up with your own religion? And if you're woke and conscious and you're decorating a Christmas tree, that's witchcraft. And I don't even mind if it's a witchcraft that you are aware of, but as long as you don't own those intellectual property rights of putting or decorating a Christmas tree, you are participating, aka you are giving energy to a witchcraft which you have no terms and conditions to. So you're just giving you up your energy. You're just being drunk from. You're just being drinking from. But a spirit is feeding off you because you're participating in a ritual that you don't know the terms and conditions. You're not even there. Do you even have a Christmas tree in your DNA as a location, as a geographical location? You are doing witchcraft because you are practicing something in the mind. And whatever you are practicing in the mind, you don't even know. So you're having faith. You are practicing faith with wax. Your body is doing the ritual and spell, decorating a tree. But the faith, the mind, which is a witchcraft, you don't even know what you're doing, decorating a Christmas tree. Merry Christmas. Da, 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 da. Nonsense. Yep. With your mic, I know that. Look at him. Rĩra mĩrangi na no gwatura tũcoke. Watigia kĩndu atigia mũgate ũmwe njũke. Kendiki sawa. Sawa. Coco the pooper. Toka nje. Stupid dog. What kind of demon are you? You're very lucky. Take your shit. Just for a percentage. Just because of Nyambura. Not because I care about you. I have enough issues to deal with. So we have to cut out religion. And since you have a lot of problem cutting out religion, you only have two choices. You have to cut out religion and you have to start supporting each other. Do you support even each other? You don't. So that is why this world is so tense. That is why it becomes so hard in this fucking world, this hellhole. But then again, you manifested this place for yourself. You did it for yourself. So thou shalt not cast stones at Jagano. You take the message. We are in this together. Though I'm here, I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? You can be with the person in the same room. You can be looking at the same place. You can even be in bed with the same person. But their mind is very far. AKA the witchcraft is very far. So you have the body, the ritual, and the spell. you have a ritual, morning sex, you have a ritual, and spell, getting up. So that's the ritual you are doing. Behind the witchcraft, the thought and feeling is very far, aka having a distance relationship, aka you being lost in languages and titles and how you want things to be for this world, aka certificates, marriage certificates, how relationships are supposed to be based on a people person or thing that is external, outside of you. So for you, if you want to be in a polygamous relationship or whatever relationship you want to be, it has to be based on what are the people accepting, or what are the people, you know, collectively agreeing to, you know. So thank you for keeping me company as we debunk what the Illuminati and being illuminated means. So illumination means you getting your esoteric or your internal energies, but you are learning them from the exoteric external energies, because the one who's giving it to you has more charismatic gifts than you. So they have a government, they have a religion, they have more say, they have more weight, they have more duduya duri, they have more the three wise men, they have more influence. So these are people who went to the internal first, they went to the esoteric first, they found God, but instead of taking you to River Jordan and teaching you how to make a cup, no, they sell you the cup, they sell you the religion, they sell you the culture, they sell you the cult. Hado mundu waku ogirutira igongona we arenda oke akurutira igongona. Hado tuge nĩ mũtwaro ũru, ũũ nĩguo tũrĩkaga mũciĩ, mũthuri mwene mũciĩ kwage ũru, nĩ tũrĩrutaga igongona rĩa mbũri ya gũita maguta mũciĩ, no ũguo nĩguo ikagwo, na ũkaruta ngwaro haha na ũkarongoreria tũtirenda ũguo nĩkĩ, tondũ tũrenda tũthiage tũkamwĩkĩra magongona mau. So there's no difference. There's no difference. It's still again common knowledge. Okay? It's still common knowledge. Okay? Being brought to you, but it's packaged. It's common knowledge. You're supposed to know these things. You're supposed to do this thing, but it's packaged. Someone is selling it to you instead of teaching you how to make a cup. Mundu aigua jagani ari horo wa rituals na kina na nyama ari go yaku aki. Ino yaku akiwa muthaka te oka kuria mburi, ino yaku nyama ate mburi ikuire ki. Yaku nyama. Don't bring your spookies in here. Na to nginya urie. Tusipokuja tutakula tutamaliza. I'm saying na oka na murati na die na murati na Olejo na ari mundu uri ona video na no ari uri amuthaka ndiko uke na kinya kia murati na ndugoke empty handed. Todi ikirite gakwa tuthie kurukia na sai no akigwa de wiki guku uke na murati. So that what do you call it, that winds up our morning. Ndira marigo mega hai nginya ni mareru hai usia tukuruga na mara nginya maji akweruha urire ruha ya kanya bede riri aya mari so group ni monire marigo mao mageuka. You remember the alchemist wale marigo maya mwari kana ya mari so group mundu okire yohete cloak yohete tisuka okire yohete a cloak, that's a magician's cloak. Asuka kayo yohete, it's called a magician's cloak. Ai na muthegi aya mari so group ogo ni monire muti ucio tirimagia naguo, muthegi ucio tirimagia naguo haha iguru ogo no wonire no ai na Kristo wai na ihiga ria cogetwo hau rirakana ucio muti angiringithia thi uguo au ringithie thi, the vibration travels up that Moses staff, that rod. Okay, then when it gets to that light become a transmitter. Whatever that transmitter is transmitting, you don't know. Oh, shout out to that alchemist. Wale mbali wa marke ni mara rugire tarugite mamwe ndira rugire. Oh, tuatigie mwe. Kala. This is my kitchen now. So in my kitchen, I can show you. See the colors? Pancakes here, so that present and mayo. I see them watching. aruga pancake igesora placenta. Igesora a wound. Igesora a womb. You know what I'm saying? Na irure rima rine mutinajira meni. Mutinajira tige kure irigo mukenyonaga. You know, for a man to eat a banana direct ni makosa. You know what I'm saying? Mwatege no meo. Irigo. Wamuthaka. Ulisikia wapi? Lakini wewe unaweza uma hivyo vingine, you know yourself. Koko. Koko. Wada mali go koko. Get back in your basket. Paka upate this week. Negu ya nyabura, ni muthigio ya nyabura, ni muona wetagwo koko. Riu Nero moji wake ha mai. Taramaka ne kawika mwale, ni goke ha mai. Agete discipline ati dare agatada ini haya. Anite mugojwa. Out playtime bed. Sikurukaruka hapa kote. The other day he shit in the sitting room. How dare you shit in the sitting room? Atejikarite uoka umugeka ini. Agatiga ate mamuti agatiga ogitoga hau. Buyo gebuta tagoko. It's lucky I don't have a taste for dogs. I don't have a taste for dogs. Very lucky dog. Better land. The last pancake. So thank you for coming to the morning live brunch and making breakfast. Now you can eat in your mind. You can do the witchcraft. I made pancakes. Instead of water, we use milk. Unije wako community meha wamuthaka. Unakunywaje maziwa? Maziwa ni ya ng'ombe, wewe si ng'ombe. I transmute all energies like a bitch. About cheese. You cannot, because of the witchcraft that goes behind cheese. Ukiwa mudu akirwe na besa, he got cheese. You know what I'm saying? Okay, gua mudurari a burger. You know, who's eating burgers and everything. You cannot afford a burger. Him can afford a burger. So only the rich people are eating a beef burger. So you can transmute the energy of a beef to put you in that mindset of, you have to understand how to do these things. You can eat pork to transmute that energy so that you become like an MP, a minister. So you are greedy. So if it's a tender, you get to see all the corners of that tender. You can eat a chicken to use that as a shape-shifting energy so that, since you know chickens move in pack, and that is why when you go to a Kenchik or KFC, you meet people you went to in schools first, people who are flocked together before.